This is the all-new Insta360 X6. It's Insta360's most capable ultra flagship 360 camera that packs so much more than they have in previous models. And the big question is, what's this add for someone like me or someone like you that's been capturing aviation content on a camera like this? Let's get into it. For those of you that have been following along for a long time, you know that I've been shooting with Insta360 cameras, both their 360 cameras as well as standard flat image cameras for a long time. I mean, I think the first video I made on an Insta360 360 camera was over 7 years ago. And I have preached for a long time that a camera like this, a 360 camera, is the ultimate single camera for shooting flying experiences because it does a really good job of capturing as much as possible so that you can provide or create an immersive flying video. Now, what's obviously great about them is that if mounted in the cockpit, it can be used as multiple angles. You can have the traditional angle of the pilot or the passenger or both, as well as an angle facing out the front, kind of simulating the pilot's field of view looking over the cowling of the airplane. As Insta360 has continued to evolve and build more and more features and more technology into these cameras, it's unlocked even more uses for us as pilots. And that's where I think the X6 kind of comes in as a pretty game-changing camera. Now, the big improvements for the X6 over their previous models, the X6 is now built with dual 1-inch equivalent Sony sensors. So what you're getting is a bigger sensor bringing in more light. Also, little side note on the low light. I have not done a bunch of filming at kind of the twilight hour, right as things are going dark, because previous cameras of mine historically haven't worked. Now, we did some flying at basically, 20 to 30 minutes after sunset, and I was blown away by the footage that was captured on the X6. Now, I mean, look at this stuff. What you don't realize in this is it's much darker than it actually looks. I mean, look at how the light is casting on the ground. That's pretty much the only giveaway or indication of how dark it truly was. So what's exciting to me about that is that this unlocks a whole different level of creative storytelling for pilots that like to do more night flying or, seriously low light flying. So that's one thing I'm excited to play with more moving forward. And they've also upgraded the back end of things with a triple AI chip for helping process all the data. And what that means is that you are now getting more light into larger sensors, which gives you a better low light performance and overall light performance because we're getting larger pixel size on the sensor, which absorbs more light and more color. And when we're on the topic of color, the new X6 now finally includes 10-bit color space with iLog, which is what I use. So for someone like me who has experience in editing and color grading, it unlocks a whole new potential of being able to color grade this camera or the X6 footage just like I would off of any of my other cameras that are also shooting in a 10-bit log. But if you aren't experienced in color grading, they also have the Dolby Vision color space in here, which integrates the full 10-bit color depth, which delivers an image which Insta360 is calling more dimensional, realistic, and breathtaking. Now, from a physical standpoint, the X6 is actually a bit smaller than the X5. I've got the X5 here and the X6 in my right hand. You'll notice it's slightly wider, but much shorter, a little thicker from a side profile plane, but it is a good bit lighter, which to me as a pilot is important because I'm sure you guys have noticed that in my videos and in many pilots' videos, when you put one of these out on an arm or a boom pole, which I have sitting off the front of my plane right now, it creates a really cool effect of a camera that is floating out in space, either leading or following the airplane. The one problem is, with that long lever arm, with all the weight of the camera right at the end of a boom pole, we end up with a little bit of bounce in any sort of rough air, and especially on takeoff and landing. So with the X6 being lighter, that is an upgrade to me because it means less of the bouncing, or at least less force out there, bouncing the pole up and down that is loading to my airframe. Now, with how my cameras are mounted to my plane, the actual load on the airplane isn't as much of a concern as the video quality, but having a lighter, more compact body is always a good thing. Now that covers the X6 from a physical standpoint, but what does that mean from a shooting standpoint? Now, there's 3 primary shooting modes to the X6. The first being just 360 photos and videos. Both are improved with 8K up to 50 frames per second video, as well as 120 megapixel stills. And obviously with the better chips, we have better processing backing both of those, which makes it easier to shoot with and easier to edit. Now the second shooting mode is their all new Active Track 2.0, which utilizing a selfie stick or one like this that actually has a built-in remote and battery that helps charge the camera and connects through the little contacts built into the X6, which is also new, you're able to connect the camera and then use this as if it was a gimbal. You can use their Active Track to select a subject and track it, which allows you to shoot, record a perfectly framed gimbal-like video that is already made in a flat 4K up to 30 frames per second video ready to post. So in essence, this could replace the need for having a gimbal camera like the Insta360 Luna Ultra or anything else like that. Just another awesome added feature to the X6. And lastly, they have single lens mode, which allows you to use this to shoot from just one side of the camera and shoot a flat video in 5K 60 frames per second with 170-degree field of view, essentially replacing any other action cams you might have. Okay, enough with the specs, because specs to me are nothing if it doesn't change the image. Now, what I want to tell you is after having tested and played with this camera for a couple weeks here, I can tell you that the image off of this is substantially better than previous cameras. Now, if you have an X5, is it something that you need to throw in the trash and upgrade to the X6? Well, it kind of depends what you are doing with your camera and how much you care about the footage you're shooting. So for someone like me that content creates and does this for a living, it's a no-brainer. Having the 10-bit color space, the longer battery life, which I didn't even mention, bigger battery, up to 140 minutes of recording time in 8K 30. Also, having the lenses that are user replaceable, they've now upgraded to a more scratch resistant lens, and they're about 60% cheaper than the previous ones. So when you do scratch one of these lenses, they're easy to replace. That's a huge value to someone like me. But the biggest things for me, better low light, which I noticed is significantly better than what I was getting off the X5, which was a gigantic improvement over the X4. Also, the color space. Having 10-bit color space, what I am seeing out of that is better, smoother transitions in colors and better skin tones, which to me is pretty important if you're shooting with this in your cockpit. You're basically getting a ton of coverage, and to me, having better resolution and better color space is super valuable. I also like that with that new color space in the 10-bit, it now has 14.5 stops of dynamic range. Now what that means for us, if you're shooting with this camera in your cockpit and you're filming both yourself, which is probably shaded, as well as outside, you now have a wider light range that the camera can both intake and process. So you end up getting away from that look where you either have to pick, do I expose for the outside or do I expose for the inside? The X6 handles that really well with the new dynamic range. Another huge thing that Insta360 is improving on with the release of the X6 is their AI backend editing. They have things like AI Director, Auto Edit 2.0, and Moments Pro. All of these are backed by Insta360's AI multimodal model, which is a mouthful, but basically it's utilizing AI to help interpret and process your footage to edit it for you, which ends up being such a bottleneck for so many people that I know. You end up going out, buying a cool camera, shooting incredible footage on it, but then the footage never goes anywhere because it's too hard to edit. Now, Insta360 has taken a very strong approach at fixing this, and the newest version is super user-friendly. And how this works is basically at the end of a day of shooting, you're gonna plug your camera in to charge it. While it's charging, the X6 is going to automatically offload the footage from the camera up to the cloud. And once it's on the cloud, the AI model is going to go in and process the footage and automatically select the best moments and create edits for you. So essentially, you go out, you shoot for a day, charge this overnight. The next morning, you're gonna wake up with edits ready for you on your phone with their AI editing. To me, this is where the new world of AI and new technology is a game changer, because I know in previous years, the idea of that was absolutely insane. As it is right now, it's a super strong, usable editing feature that I'm really excited to see as they continue to develop on, but it basically unlocks the potential of shooting with a camera like this to literally anyone. So if you've been looking at one of these cameras, kind of afraid, wondering if you should jump in, kind of scared that you might not use it as much as you think you will, I think Insta360's kind of checked off every box that you might have as kind of a hesitation or question of if you'll actually use it. So whether you're looking to shoot flying content or just capture your day-to-day activities, the X6 is a super versatile camera. If you are interested in grabbing the X6, make sure you click the link below. Insta360 is throwing in a free lens replacement kit for any of my viewers. Thanks again, Insta360, for sponsoring this video. Thank you, Insta360, for sending me this early production unit for me to play with. I really appreciate getting my hands on these in advance and getting to kind of share them with you guys. So with that, I'm gonna wrap this one out here. You guys know the drill. Like this video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. Come be my wingman. See you on the next one. Peace.